The Resident Evil series has constantly evolved over the years, shifting between survival horror, action, and cinematic storytelling. Now, Resident Evil Requiem enters the scene, promising a darker atmosphere, new threats, and another chapter in the long-running horror franchise. But with so many Resident Evil titles already released, the big question is whether this new entry brings something fresh to the series or simply follows familiar ideas. So in today's review on RazorFrame, we're taking a full look at Resident Evil Requiem to see how it handles story, gameplay, horror elements, and overall experience. Story Resident Evil Requiem introduces players to another dangerous outbreak connected to the mysterious events surrounding the series' ongoing bioorganic threats. The story mixes investigation, survival, and intense encounters with infected enemies and powerful creatures. As the narrative unfolds, players slowly uncover secrets behind the outbreak and the organizations involved. Like many modern Resident Evil titles, the game combines cinematic storytelling with moments of exploration and discovery. Gameplay. The gameplay continues the series' blend of survival horror and action. Players explore different environments while managing limited resources, solving puzzles, and fighting dangerous enemies. Ammo and supplies remain important, forcing players to think carefully before engaging in combat. Some situations require strategic movement and planning rather than simply attacking everything in sight. The game also introduces new enemy types and encounters that push players to adapt their strategies. Exploration and puzzles. Exploration plays a major role in Resident Evil Requiem. Players move through detailed locations such as abandoned facilities, dark corridors, and dangerous outdoor environments while searching for items and clues. Classic Resident Evil-style puzzles return as well, requiring players to examine objects, unlock paths, and interact with the environment to progress. These puzzle sections help balance the intense combat moments with slower, more thoughtful gameplay. Visuals. Visually, Resident Evil Requiem delivers a very dark and detailed atmosphere. Lighting, environmental detail, and character animations all help create a tense and immersive horror experience. The environments are designed to keep players constantly on edge, with narrow spaces, dark areas, and unexpected encounters around corners. Sound and horror atmosphere. Sound design is one of the strongest aspects of the game. Subtle background sounds, distant noises, and tense music build a constant feeling of danger. Moments of silence are often used to increase tension before sudden enemy encounters, which keeps players alert while exploring the environment. Downsides. Despite its strengths, Resident Evil Requiem may feel familiar for longtime fans of the series. Some gameplay elements follow patterns already seen in previous Resident Evil titles, and certain sections rely on familiar horror mechanics. Players who are already very experienced with the series might find parts of the game somewhat predictable. Final verdict. Resident Evil Requiem delivers another intense survival horror experience that combines exploration, resource management, puzzles, and dangerous enemy encounters. While it may not completely reinvent the formula, it successfully continues the legacy of the Resident Evil series with a dark atmosphere and engaging gameplay. For fans of survival horror and the Resident Evil franchise, Resident Evil Requiem is definitely worth experiencing. And for more game reviews and new releases, keep following RazorFrame.